What's up everyone, Bones here. After back-to-back major wins at Gamo and Supernova, Zain has secured the three-peat with his win at Collision last weekend. Hungrybox and Moki started a win streak of their own with the second doubles win under their belt, and all around there was tons of amazing content. Let's kick things off with the first event of the tournament, which was actually Giant Melee. Swedish Delight took first place over Dark Gen X, who is actually known for being one of the major proponents of Giant Melee as a side event. It's such a cool game mode to see because it really showcases a more casual part of Melee that isn't often seen these days, with net play being the primary way people play. Melee has a unique community because there are a lot of old school competitive players who grew up playing the game casually, but then there are also new school players who do not really have that same connection to the party aspect of the game. As someone who did grow up playing Melee, it's strange to think that there are people who may have never even played special Melee modes, let alone complete a single player playthrough. If you are one of those players, I would definitely recommend taking some time to disconnect from the competitive aspect of Melee to enjoy all of the single player modes, but maybe they would feel kind of boring without that nostalgia factor, I'm not sure. Let me know down in the comments how much of Melee you have actually completed and whether or not that part of the game still holds up for you. I find Giant Melee mode pretty hilarious in particular because the physics of every interaction defy your intuitive expectations. There's also just something deeply unsettling about the cries of a giant Peach as she gets back aired to her death by a Jigglypuff.
You can't really jump out of shield as well, so... Oh, that's... So Peach should be actually... That's a
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, the big arrow worked!
Took an arrow to the knee.
Oh, it's Force Smash, yeah.
That's small as shit.
That's so small. Force Smash? No. Force Smash?
Oh?
No, Justin wants to clip. That's why he's not doing it.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh no! What?
The highlight of the event was a 5th place doubles run from Drunk and Dragonov. They are both dedicated doubles players, with Dragonov using Marth and Fox, while Drunk exclusively plays Bowser. Yes, you heard me correctly, a team with Bowser got 5th at a major doubles tournament. Because they both flew under the radar in terms of singles results, they were handicapped at the outset with an abysmal 58th seed, which only made this run more impressive. This match on screen was their very first set of the tournament, which was a 2-0 against Spark and Zamo. They would continue to rack up wins against other notable teams, only falling short when they faced off against heavy hitters Crudo and Panda in winners, then HBox and Moki in losers. Not only did they take a game against each of them, but they only dropped one game outside of their 2 losses. Their run is a testament to just how far doubles fundamentals can take you against raw singles skill, and it also shows that the doubles meta is so underdeveloped that even a character like Bowser, who's considered bottom of the barrel in singles, can still see so much success. Players are very quick to make assumptions about a character's potential in doubles based on their singles performances, but Drunk's Bowser shows that isn't necessarily the case. While Bowser's lack of mobility and limited combo strings are massive drawbacks in singles, having a teammate on the screen can do a lot to mitigate those disadvantages. His limited strengths, such as up B out of shield during scraps and strong finishers like up air, are also emphasized in teams. No one can say for sure if this was just a flash in the pan or if Bowser has some long-term prospects in future doubles tournaments, but this is probably the single best Bowser placing in Melee history, so it is an accomplishment Drunk and Dragonov should be proud of regardless.
That's a good question. I think it depends, because I still think Monkey and Hungrybox can win.
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
Coverage.
Get on the ledge, maybe?
Up air.
Oh! What the fuck?
This is insane.
Oh, yo.
And he's dead. It's even.
Flat back. Yo, I don't know what's crazier, that or that it's just even. That's how.
Phantom hit.
That's how.
Wait, it's over.
Oh, wow.
Back it up. They're on the board.
That was so crazy.
I just love how thrilled they are to be here.
Right?
You know what I mean?
HBox and Moki teamed for the first time at Supernova, which meant Collision was only their second event entering doubles together. They lost to Joshman and Aura's Fox Peach team in winter semis, but they were able to work their way back to meet them in grands. With momentum from losers, they were firing on all cylinders and only dropped a single game between the 2 sets in grand finals. The other top placing teams were Zuppy and Mott Money in 3rd, Kevin Maples and Eve in 4th, then Crudo and Panda, as well as Drunk and Dragonov tying for 5th. Here are some highlights from the top 4 and Moki discussing his experience teaming with Hungrybox.
Offering a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So you want to rack that damage up and hold stocks, while Fox gets them kills and sets you up to get damage.
That's
you know?
right.
Once you start getting into that level of teams, oh my goodness, that was
Aura
crazy.
died from that too. That was an extremely clean sandwich combo.
You say back by goal?
He said.
Looking like fiat to me, bro. Looking
I
like
don't-
inflation entered the chat.
What's the Australian currency? I don't even know.
Yo,
I don't
that
even know.
shit is
I'm getting
not
knowledge
US
checked on
it
that
is-
one.
it
It's
is
not
not
the US
USD at
dollar.
all.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is not.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, they're
Yeah, we working on borrowed time for
the
this one.
aura farming is
It's
over
complete, bro.
9,000. Yeah, it's
He said, "Yo, run me my money, dog.
right,
Run me my mop money right now."
right. He's like, look, man.
Oh, nice tech. Okay.
Oh, that was, yeah,
That was crazy.
That was crazy. Yeah, that game 5, that was wild because like this set was close, and then game 5 was just a body.
Totally agree with that, man.
Obviously, you like when two people are similar, it works too. But
Yeah.
you know,
No, man, it's always a blast. We're in here. This is our top 4.
right?
Top coming up right
I'm
now.
a fan of all 4 of these players. I
Yeah.
think they're all really good at the game.
And like you said, it's a run back from winners, but they were in a best of 3.
Yo, okay, bet. King
Rest
of the
train?
hill.
Yeah.
Classic. Lost the week. Gained the, did they still do that in the Halo games?
They need to.
On
Yeah.
stage. You know, it's your base ingredient. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Respect. And then Eve's
Yeah,
going
we
to die
all-
too.
yeah, yeah.
Let's reset. Reset.
Yeah, I know, right? We all just going to the clouds today. Shine. Okay. All this talking communication, that shit is a myth. And then he's like, me and Dewan running right now. Him and Dewan. Oh! I was going to say him and Dewan. Phil and Dewan beat SFAT and Diz without.
Fox is in that kill
Yeah,
percent.
he would have to kill Acebox and then have the stock of his life, bro.
Yeah, and that's going to do it.
There it
HBox
is.
and Moki making an insane losers run.
The deepest of losers run.
And that's 2 doubles tournaments in a row coming from
Back
these
to
2. Are we smelling a static team?
But no, I'm happy me and HBox won because we lost in winners semis to Joshman and Aura. Kind of bad, honestly. We got fucked. And I felt pretty bad because HBox is very obviously a better doubles player than me. I do think I cooked in grands, but he is a better doubles player than me. So I felt bad losing that because I'm just like, man, like I just feel like I am letting him down a little bit. But you know what's so hype is by the end, in grand finals, and I actually genuinely, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, I fucking love teaming with Hungrybox because of the intensity. Because by the end, in grand finals, we were just like shouting at each other, dude. Because that's what he kept telling me. He's like, you need to like talk to me while we play. Like, you need to like communicate to me. And I'm like, dude, like, it's so awkward for me to do that. Like, it's so against what I'm used to. Like, I'll try. But then by the end, like, we're playing and I'd get a grab and I'm like, rest. And I'm off stage and I'm like, save me. And we're just like fucking shouting at each other. And then we take a game, we're like, nice, good shit, let's fucking close this out. And that was like the whole, like, grands. We were just like doing that. And I'm like, dude, like, that is awesome. Like, that is so sick. Oh my God, it felt so good to win. And I love that kind of intensity. Oh my God, it's actually so cool. I've never actually enjoyed playing doubles more than I have with HBox. Genuinely, it's the most fun I've ever had doing teams, I think. Because of that intensity and because of, like, the legacy that he has, I don't want to, like, lose at all. Because sometimes with doubles, I'm like, whatever, it's doubles. Like, if I lose, it doesn't really matter. But, like, no. Like, when I'm with Juan, I'm like, no, like, we are aiming to win. And that is so fucking fun. It's so fun. And it's so funny because it's... every single picture of us looks like it's take your fucking son to work day. Because he's just so much bigger than me. I'm just tiny. It's so funny. It's such a... And then with, like, the history of us, too. I don't know. I think it's just... It's so sick, man. It's so sick. I'm actually having a blast. And... He said before the end of the event, he said, if we win, we are static teammates. And I said, okay, bet. And we fucking won. So now, me and Juan, we're static, dude. We're static.
These were the final standings for top 8. In 7th place, we had SDJ and Zamu. SDJ has been on a hot streak this year with an astounding 3rd place at Gommel as well as 9th at Supernova. Adding a top 8 at Collision to their list shows a promising amount of consistency to expect going forward. Zamu earned the first top 8 of her career at Collision, accomplishing one of her long-term goals in Melee. Doing so with consecutive wins over Crudo, 4-4 Cray, and Jmook made it all the more impressive.
A lot of Sheiks will prefer going for that because it's like, oh, whoa, oh my god!
Some clean movement from him, though.
Oh, but the anti-air coming out from Jmook. It's a combo. Going to fair. Oh, but
Back
back
throw.
throw.
Oh my god.
It's over!
That's it!
That's a game!
2-0 for Zamu. She's one game away. She surprised herself.
She didn't think she had that one. She's like, all right, all right.
In 5th place, we had Aklo and Nikki. Aklo had a close call in losers going down 2-0 to Marthmain E-Poodle, but with the combination of his trademark link counterpick for FD and some innovative platform usage as Fox, he was able to complete the reverse 3-0 to keep his run alive. He tweeted out after the event that he had actually received news of his grandfather's passing right before top 8, so my heart goes out to him and his family. Anyone who's gone through a major life event knows how hard it can be to focus on competing, so the composure Aklo showed over the weekend is admirable. Nikki had an IRL stream going on over the weekend, which always provides a cool peek behind the scenes. I think it's great for spectators who haven't been to an event before to get a different perspective on what tournaments are like beyond the matches happening on the main stage. Nikki will be returning to working full-time, so he may not be attending as much in the future, especially given how involved it is to travel to the US from Europe. But he has set a new standard for ice climbers in the current meta, so hopefully we still see him at some of the larger majors in the future.
Down there on the board.
Oh, so much damage. And we've seen this, we've seen this time and time. Center stage. Oh my god, such a scary drill.
Oh, crazy platform movement on Nikki's part. And Nana?
Nana with the reversal, and Nana's gonna take the set for Nikki as long as he does not drop this handoff, but it is not gonna happen.
While Lod had an underwhelming 17th place at Supernova, it was hard to consider it a poor performance with his only losses being STJ and Jmook. Despite this, he still managed to outdo himself with the 4th place at Collision. Lod got his revenge on STJ with a clean 3-0 in the top 8 qualifier, and STJ would actually go on to beat Triff 3-0 immediately after their set, so Lod is clearly doing something right in the Peach Puff matchup. Although I don't believe Lod has taken any sets off of HBox on LAN, he did have a few online wins, so it's always interesting to see how he does against Puffs given that the matchup has been considered so one-sided historically. Every fiber of my being is trying to resist making a Dr. Patience joke, so let's just move on to Joshman. Joshman played to a seed for a 3rd place finish, and it reveals his unique situation in the current field of players. He has a positive record on most of the players below him, but he has a losing record to the upper echelon of Zain, Cody, and Hungrybox. He's gone back and forth with Axe, alternating Game 5 wins, but the rest of his victories at Collision were over players he had already won the last 2 sets against. The question for Joshman going forward will be whether he can start to gain the upper hand against the current Big 3 while still remaining consistent against other challengers. Cody and Hungrybox seem entirely within his grasp, but he will need to make major changes to even the score against Zain's Marth. He mentioned that he plans on developing a Marth of his own so he can fight Zain in the Ditto, but I have to admit I am skeptical about that strategy panning out. It is one of the top tier matchups that Zain doesn't regularly see these days, and it could at least help with some of the harder stage counter picks against Fox.
Able to land. Hey, maybe I'm crazy, bro, but when Peach floats at the ledge, I never respect it, bro. I think you
should die for this.
Hungrybox has been attempting to claw his way back to the #1 spot, and a huge part of that is pushing himself even further in the Fox matchup. With over a dozen years spent battling against the Foxes of Mango, Armada, Leffen, and Cody, this very well may be the most developed matchup in the game. Despite this experience, Cody has had his number with HBox falling short in their last 10 encounters dating back to the summer of last year. In response, HBox has sought out coaching from both Mutaking and Kadoran to help him cook up some new strategies. Some of his improvements are already noticeable as we see more occasional bursts of grounded wave dash heavy movement. He's also showcased some new applications for drill at the ledge as a means of interrupting ledge stalls and covering more recovery options off stage. We have yet to see if these optimizations can make a difference against Cody, but for the time being they've kept him afloat against Joshman with Game 5 victories in their last 3 sets. Zain's victory at Collision marks his 3rd consecutive major win following Gommel and Supernova. There's never really been anyone who could consistently avoid the occasional clutch box sighting, but Zain seems to have cracked the code, which has played a huge role in his dominance at majors. They've played 17 times since the start of 2023, and Zain has won an absurd 16 of them, with 9 of them being 3-0s. HBox had showed some signs of life with a win at Full House last spring and 4 games taken in their last 3 matches, but for the time being, Zain seems positioned for a historic run. Since his last set loss to Cody at Tipped Off, Zain has won a staggering 31 sets in a row. I'm not sure what the all-time record for most consecutive major set wins is, but I would not be surprised to find out that Zain is approaching it. He'll have a chance to extend his win streak even further at Riptide next weekend.
It's weird because Marth has like kill setups on Puff, but it's still hard for Marth to get the kill.
This might get kill. Looking like it.
Yeah, he did not DI out. See?
No!
Wait.
What was the purpose of that?
Oh! Even Zay cheeses.
I would be too.
Yeah, that was.
Dude, do we have replays for between games? Because he set up, he rolled to the chin. The balloon's running out of air though. He's got to get to the ground. Grab, yep,
Nice.
okay.
Don't
On
side
stage,
me,
he's got
dude.
the bear.
Yeah.
It's enough to do it.
There we
Ace
go.
box. He's
There we
already
go.
popping off because I think he feels like he should have had a 3-0.
I mean, hey.
Situation.
We got one more stock.
We've
Somebody
been here
losing.
before.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my! He's got H-Box floundering, bro.
Wait. Oh,
He caught out of the sky.
Yo,
The Timber gets the KO off the top.
Yo, Marth is busted, bro. What the fuck was that?
For this man.
Right?
With this win, Zain, the most super major wins in Melee history.
Let's go. Let's go, Zay.
Let me know down in the comments what you thought of Collision's results, and be sure to follow all of the amazing content creators and photographers linked in the description. I'll leave you with a few extra clips from the event, but until next time, I'm out.
Nice, yes. Side Bs are just easier to react to. Just quick, and you hear the sound before they launch.
You react to the audio?
Sometimes, ooh, I love that.
Oh, dang.
Right? That's how you got it.
Yeah, it's so doable.
Uh-oh. What do you do here?
I think you...
Oh. Oh my god, tried to
Make it
edge guard. Oh, the reversal though.
Oh,
Nice.
up air with shine. Oh, didn't mean to double jump
Whoa.
there. Oh,
Whoa.
you're gone, you're gone.
Oh.
You're gone, you're gone. Welcome to Pokemon Stadium.
The little bit of charge too. That was so
Yeah.
smart.
The crowd, I don't know if the chat can hear us. Crowd doesn't react at all because Aqua is one of the best in the world, if not the best in the world.
Oh.
At the side BH cancels. And apparently
Wow.
at stealing games with crazy shots.
Amazing reversal.
All right, Flush building the... Oh. Look at Saucy, dude. Actually popping off so hard in the floor.
We're fine.
This is devastating for me.